Stepped up to the house party, kinda faded. J's on mask on, yeah, I'm kinda basic. You stood out, Halle Berry cut, amazing, amazing.
Kingsmen.
Hey, yo.
Yes, sir. Week 63.
63, we are
Man.
back. Yeah, week
You're
63.
almost there at 100, yo.
Yeah, man. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Thank you guys for staying tapped in with us every Tuesday
That's
night, 8
crazy.
to 9 p.m. We appreciate it. Bombs for us, man. It's a lot of work to do this, but we love sharing the music. We love talking about these topics, and we appreciate the support.
Kingsmen.
All day,
You know
every
what
day.
it is. You know what it is. So what we talking about, man?
You know what's funny?
What?
Because one of the biggest artists in the world right now is Chris Brown, and I saw something on Instagram. Give me some vibes behind, and in the background, I need some music in the background.
Okay.
But I was listening to Chris Brown, and I was on Instagram, and I saw a video of Chris Brown in a club, and he was surrounded by men and women, but it was very interesting to see how the women were moving around him. It almost seemed as if they were trying to act like he wasn't there, but if you watch the video closely, every few seconds, all their eyes went back to him at some point. It's pretty crazy.
What I saw, not that they weren't not trying to be seen, more or less they trying to be seen without trying to be seen.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like, it's crazy because, all right, let's just say this is your favorite artist. You would be like crazy and ecstatic, I guess, right? They weren't like that. They were more or less, let me get his eye so I can get my time with Chris Brown.
Yeah, but
You know
it
what
was
I
the
mean?
flip of the hair, and it was like real subtle. But
Yeah.
if you watching, you knew what it was.
Yeah, like one girl I was watching, she was looking at her time, like, all right, when is this guy gonna
But every few
start
seconds,
choosing? Yeah,
like she would act like she talking to somebody, but her eyes would go back to Chris. What is it
Crazy.
like to have that kind of draw from the
I
opposite
mean,
sex?
to walk in a spot and women are just like throwing themselves at you. I think it takes a certain man of a certain caliber to be able to be like, you know what I mean? Almost like
yeah.
block that stuff out, because
Listen, Chris is well prepared for any of that foolishness, because
mean-
you remember about 2 years ago, somebody tried to get him locked up in some kind of allegations.
I'm sure he
remember
knows
that?
now. Yeah,
And he brought the text message that showed like, yo, listen, this
Was
is what
ready. He was ready.
and she played herself.
Yeah, man. She sure did. She sure did. It's
Shout out.
unfortunate, man, but you definitely gotta watch yourself as a young man that is wanted by many.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're in that position where you have money, fame, and some power, some notoriety.
Yeah, Chris he's probably one of the greatest acts we've had in the
Yeah.
last.
People can say what
20
they
years.
want, but he's the closest thing to Mike in my book at this point.
Yo, Usher's giving him run for his money, man. Usher's
think-
show in Vegas is
So the reason-
crazy.
You know
from
what
I'm
it
hearing.
is? I think in the comparison to Usher and Raymond, they both have their own lane. You know what I mean? They just both happen to be able to sing and dance. I honestly think, and I think we did speak about it, honestly, I think we both agree that Usher's vocals
I better.
are
Preferred.
by, my peers, I should say. You know what I mean?
But Chris is probably, you know what's interesting, as you were talking about that, we're comparing it to Michael Jackson, right? So some would say, well, Usher was here before Chris Brown. Usher can sing, Usher can dance, and Usher got, crazy records and stuff like that. But by and large, Chris Brown has, I don't know the numbers, but he's probably exceeded Usher. And I think you're going to appreciate this, brother. Likewise, when we talk about Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time, my favorite player of all times, the Kobe Bean Bryant, no longer with us. Rest in peace. A moment of silence. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Moment of silence for Kobe. But you see what LeBron's doing recently. You see what he's doing, man. He's playing, age of 39, almost 40 years old. I'm going to tell you this, because I don't know. This is being pre-recorded. But if he wins that in-season tournament, the very first one
I
ever.
gotta hear this. Hold on 1 second.
If
talking about
LeBron,
Talking about LeBron real quick. You gotta understand.
Yo,
see, this is why I don't do this talking,
That's
because
crazy.
these
I'm
guys
ready.
be going crazy,
I'm
bro.
listening, bro.
LeBron wins this in-season tournament. if he wins this in-season tournament, the very first one, given the numbers that he's doing, I'm watching him play. He's, I feel like he slowed down a little bit, but he's still playing at a high clip. Pause.
It's a dream walk. Now it's a dream walk.
Yeah, you're
That's
in
what
La
I
La
should have
World.
done.
Yeah, you're in the dream
Because
world. This is not real.
I'm not really believing this.
This is
right
not
now.
real. This is not real.
You know
But
what
if
I'm
he
saying?
wins that in-season tournament, and he does it for my Los Angeles Lakers, there's no more hatred towards him, man. He's won us a. He's already won a. Yeah, man, stop all that. It's wow. Oh, I gotta come. He's already won the Lakers a championship.
Listen, I'm gonna applaud this because this is something.
He's
unreal.
already won the Lakers a championship. Okay, and to win the very first in-season tournament, which is very, very exciting if you've been watching the games, I gotta give him his props. There'll be no more hate for me. Kobe's still the greatest player of all time to me, behind Michael Jordan. But there is argument that what LeBron is doing is crazy, man. And he's on my team, so I gotta show love. So bombs on LeBron.
Nah, we get.
Yeah,
Hold
you're
on,
in La
hold
La
on.
Land. This is not real.
Kingsmen.
That's what.
This is not real. I'm taking all that back. I'm just saying.
No, I was riding the boat for the claps, man. Nah, seriously, because you gotta understand this man to my left. He's very critical of this young man named LeBron.
Yeah, Kobe all day, baby. Kobe all day.
And you would see that this guy, LeBron, is doing some remarkable things
Yeah,
in this game of basketball, in and out. You gotta.
That's crazy.
Yeah, chill with the in and outs, bro.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, LeBron's doing some amazing stuff, just like Chris Brown has done some amazing stuff, and both of them have probably surpassed or close to surpassing those who they're compared to.
No.
Michael Jordan.
Shout out to you, bro.
Oh yeah, bombs on me.
But
That's crazy.
because I don't want anything on you, bro. I'm not. You just say.
I said
and
drop the bomb.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. People can't talk no more, bro.
Can't talk no more,
You
Zamir.
can't
Can't
talk no
talk-
more.
can't talk
Like
no more.
seriously.
But you know what? I'm talking real quick. I know I'm jumping topics. Let's go back to the music because I
That's
switched
good.
to basketball real quick. Music. Recently, a new album was dropped by a very popular
What?
and a charismatic female artist.
Who?
You probably heard of her, Nicki Minaj.
Shout out to Nicki Minaj.
Shout out to Nicki. She dropped an
Still
album.
releasing music.
It's called Black Friday too. Pink
I
Friday
have
too.
no idea, to be honest with you.
You wouldn't, because I didn't
No.
like the album.
No. What's the name of the album though?
Pink Friday too.
Okay, Pink Friday. Which Pink Friday was a very successful album
For her.
for Nicki Minaj. Shout out to Nicki Minaj.
It has 22 songs on it, guys.
22.
If you're a Nicki Minaj supporter and fan, then you probably will enjoy the album. And you got 22 songs to choose from.
No, all jokes aside, bro. Despite I'm very critical of her, I think she's a remarkable artist in the sense that she's still able to put out music and she has a core fan base that is rocking with her no matter what.
No matter
you know
what.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you have to put in work to get that. Like a lot of artists, to be able to have that recognition or power, she got it, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta take your hat off. Take your hat off to this young lady.
Dropping bombs on Nicki.
Seriously, you know what I mean?
One bomb from me because I
What's
wasn't
up?
a big fan of the album. I listened to about 12, 13 songs and
Okay.
was pretty much done. And I
She
didn't
has
listen to any.
22 records, so you couldn't go through the whole thing.
I could not go through the whole
Okay.
thing. What I did like, there was a Drake record that she had Drake featuring, but he started the record and the beat was typical Drake. But he does
You know what?
he does.
And I said to you, it sounded like he started the record, and I think either she was like, "Yo, what record are you working on?" And I'll just add my verse to it, or, "Hey, I started this record, Nicki. I was thinking about you, and let me send it to you." Because usually, I mean, it could happen, but usually, sometimes when we work, sometimes the person who like had the initial idea usually puts the idea first. You know what I mean? And then they say,
Right.
you know, to add to it. But
I wasn't a fan. I mean, Drake record was
Overall,
cool. She had another, like, of the 13
listen.
songs I listened to, she had a record that was sampled from a song I knew from back in the day that I enjoyed, but when the beat dropped on stuff, I wasn't impressed. But Nicki, amazing artist, amazing body of work for those who are supporters. Go check it out. You got 22
I
songs
can't
to
say
live
it's
from.
amazing body of work.
Well,
If
not
you
for me. I'm not
just-
trying to hate. I'm not trying to hate.
I didn't say you were hating. I didn't say that. I just said you said it's an
Yeah, I mean,
amazing
you're right.
body of work.
You're
But
right.
then
You're right. I definitely will. I'm just trying to show love to Nicki because we got some records for you. And the album's probably
We
great.
sure do.
Yeah.
Hold up. Listen, I just said to him, I was like, yo, what if we got the opportunity to work with Nicki? Listen, Nicki, if you are able
Tired of working with
to-
producers all in the videos, dancing, all that.
Listen, we would love to work with Nicki.
Yeah, we would.
Despite the things that the critics or the critical things that we may say. I think, and it took me a long time to understand, once you put things out there, you're going to have to be able to listen to the critics, right? I think music is art, and art is subjective. Some people are gonna like it, some people are not.
Yep.
And you just got to be able to say, okay, that's cool. Now, your music and whatever you create is not for everybody. But then don't forget that what you create is for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It may not be for everybody, but there's a lot of people in this world. And, just got to take advantage. Don't quit. And shout out to, again, Nicki Minaj for doing a silent release. She's that nice when she was like, you know what? I'm just going to release this album. I'm not going to really do any big promotion or marketing on it because I got enough followers that are going to.
She does. I mean, but you know what? She's not the only person that has done that recently.
What?
There's a lot of people that do that. If you
Well,
got enough
Beyonce
followers,
was the one that I
the
remember
first one.
doing. Yeah, she did it.
Beyonce.
She's doing it. You know what I mean? I'll be like, get some water. And she'd be like, water can't solve everything. Yeah.
Let's finish the show.
Have to take a little quick intermission break.
My bad, y'all. I'm
You
back.
know what I'm saying? But we are back.
Yeah. Water's good for you.
It is.
It's the healthiest. Well, I think it's the healthiest thing for you, but
It is.
it's natural. Has nothing. It goes
Hold
right
up,
to your
hold up.
bloodstream.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna put.
Because I can't drop bombs for water. Water's fire.
No. I thought I was actually thinking that's what he's dropping a bomb for water.
Yeah, water's crazy.
People are not. Let me just give one. I probably said it before, but I'm just going to reiterate how important water is. I remember I was working at a job, and this young lady didn't show up to work, and when she came back, we all asked like, "Yo, what happened? Like, you okay?" Blah blah blah. She was like, "Listen, man, I had to go to the hospital because I was peeing blood."
That's crazy.
It is. That's really crazy. So much to the point where it led me to ask, how the hell did that happen?
Why was she just?
Good
Well, yeah,
question.
she just told the whole work crew that. She
I
was
mean,
peeing blood?
when you work with
I
somebody
understand, but
for
still,
a certain amount of time, and then people are
she
trying
should
to
not
figure
have
out.
shared that information to
Hey,
her.
listen. I'm glad she did, because guess what that did?
Nah, don't
This
do
is
that.
what led me to do what I'm doing now. When she explained the reason why she was pissing out blood, I'm gonna be graphic.
That's crazy.
Yes, it is. She explained that the doctor told her that she's not drinking enough water. I said, "Are you serious?" She was like, "For you to piss blood?"
That's
Listen, hold
pause,
up.
That's Jesus.
Y'all not understanding. For you to piss blood, that means you don't drink water at all.
She got a boyfriend.
It don't matter.
It does matter because pray for that young man.
Listen, let me just tell you what water does to your body and what it does naturally to your immune system is such a thing that people just do not understand, and it's crazy. It took me a while.
I'm just playing with the pause. It's crazy.
Yes, that's who we are, Kingsmen Radio. But listen, get back to water. Like I'm not trying to like preach to the choir or preach to anybody, and like I'm not trying to hear water. But come on,
I was recently not well, and when you're not well, you have a lot of time to think. And I told my brother that I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, yo, what can I do? Like, this is the worst. I don't ever want to be in a situation like this again. And I said, who do I know that is well? And I said, my boy Dre. Dre don't get sick. Right? He has no, bro. When do you get sick? Because whenever I call you, you're just fine. And you always drinking berries and water and drinking ginger shots, and you got your kale and your arugula.
I will say
nuts and all
That's
that.
crazy.
that is crazy. but it's a blessing to be able to learn some information that I think all of us can benefit from.
Immune system is strong, man. These kinds of things keep your immune system super strong, and that's what it's all about.
Listen, I think I'm not one of those people who be like, oh my God, stay away from this. This is bad for you. Everything is bad for you.
Yeah, they're trying to kill us for sure.
But thank God we were made by a God that is so great and so amazing.
I don't hear nobody.
That he creates a body that's able to sustain all the things and prevent and protect us from things that we intake.
Amen.
Constantly. That's
Bombs for
amazing,
God.
bro.
Bombs for God.
Amen, bro.
Bombs
Think
for God.
about that, bro. Like, this ain't church, but come on, man. We got to go out to there. We got to go out to the people.
You ain't said nothing. You want some church music? I got church music. You know that's how we do.
Yeah, be like. But listen,
slow,
listen. Like, all jokes aside, man. I think people like Zay and I.
Let's go to church. No, we're not gonna do that.
That's crazy.
Thanks.
It ain't crazy though.
Yeah.
Because God is good. Like, all jokes aside.
Bombs for God.
All jokes aside, if you really think about the time and the years that we've used and spent intaking food and drinks that are so bad for us, and we're still able to be like, wow, we can make a change. That means God was like, all right, they're gonna destroy their body, so I'm gonna make it so good that hopefully in time they can get it together, and still be able to recover.
And everything we need is natural. It's here for us. I mean, we have brains, and God has given us the ability to create some cool medicines to help us and stuff like that. But if you do what you need to do up front, you'll have less problems down the road.
No, it's in the book, bro.
I took that away. It's in the book. I don't hear nobody.
It's in the book.
Listen, guys, we don't want to talk your ear off. We don't want to do that.
Yeah, man. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. We're going to get back to some music, and then we'll see you in a little bit.
All right. And people are wondering, what music are you talking about? The music that we play on our radio station.
Tuesday nights, 8 to 9 p.m. Tuesday night, 8 to 9 p.m. on Indamixradio. Type in Indamixradio in Google search, and you'll find us. Tuesday nights, 8 to 9 p.m. Yeah.
All right.
All right, I'm plus play.
Anyway, got a text from Dre. Told me to get dressed, send me on my way. Yeah. Pulled up to the scene with it. And I'm super clean with it. She was on a dance.